So I do up regarding this update of Chris Jericho, and we haven't seen him since. I was thinking about possible Chris Jericho can make to AEW, heading back to AEW. So standing hope. So this was a possible a spoiler alert. Adding on Chris Jericho a pro wrestling after his return very soon. Standing hope. After all regarding Chris Jericho's name is back into this conversations at backstage. There was a new reports. I mean this I guess a return could be coming soon rather than later. Well, Chris Jericho has been away from AEW television since April of last year, but I'm just responsive about his new proposal to pick up after he recorded this trademark. I just said a term this cornerstone that was moved got people talking about Chris Jericho after on the internet was about where he could land next, and now just real that out many inside of Egypt accept him to come back. According to a powerful select, and it is growing beef with Egypt that Chris Jericho will return to the public company, sparking since a trademark appears to fit better with Egypt than anywhere else. Well, Chris Jericho has been the subject of discussions recording as he just trademark the popularized cornerstone just has lead to initial response about his landing point. I think it's also told in AEW to have a growing beef that he will return to the public company, spoken with the announcer of a trademark, making more. It doesn't make sense still. And this have also been talk between Chris Jericho and his WWE in recent months. I knew but it's nothing serious has come together on that side. I just report knowing that Chris Jericho was never plans for solo muscle WWE shows that fans had spots about either just show this year. I did be told that there's supposed to have been talks between Chris Jericho and WWE in recent months. I did however it at no point has this creative team been set for him that I've been hearing about. He was never playing for the WWE Raw on Netflix, initially, or Royal Rumble or Mrs. Symbol. After a meanwhile, discussions between Chris Jericho and AEW have reportedly continued behind the scenes, which was only asked to the beef that a comeback could happen very soon. Wasn't as the very last. Chris Jericho and AEW have been discussing a return in the last couple of months. Chris Jericho recording made it clear that he still has years left in his career. So, this is the idea of him stepping back into the ring a spotlight isn't filled with shadow reportings in his name brings us him up to discuss. I'm into touring events are now watching closely to see when or not when if he show up again. So, do you think Chris Jericho is about to return to AEW, or could he WWE still surprise anyone with a last-minute move? So let us know about what you guys think about into the comments about Chris Jericho. So we haven't seen him since like last year. I just regarding Chris. We haven't seen him since last year, and he has spent with JDV for instantly so. So do you two prefer Chris Jericho could be heading to AEW at this time, or he might be so up every time, but this is all almost was too about regarding Chris Jericho. So I'll make you guys posted in this update what's going on with Chris Jericho. So we haven't seen him since. He might go to WWE or AEW. So we like this video. So let me know about your thoughts on Chris Jericho just getting back to AEW at this time. So we like this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe on my YouTube. But this time, peace.